Hello, and thank you for watching my channel and joining me today. So today I am going to be doing an abstract floral painting. So what I'm doing first is I'm laying my underpainting. So I have some yellow ochre in the middle. I just laid down some Hansa yellow. You can see that I'm using with a reworked canvas. Sometimes if things don't go the way you want, you can just re-gesso it and reuse the canvas. So that's what I've done today. So I just laid down some crimson red, and now I'm laying down a mid green. And you can kind of see I'm doing these in a circle. And so I'm just laying down some phthalo blue now. And my last color that I'm going to lay down toward the top is going to be an ultramarine blue. And so now that I have my colors laid down, I'm going to go ahead and start spreading it around on the canvas. And because I want to go outward, I'm going to start with the middle and then paint outward. I'm not worried about getting it perfect right now. I'm just want the color to get laid out on the canvas, and then I'll worry about the blending pieces once everything's laid out. And so what I have in mind is kind of an abstract flower. So the colors that I've laid out kind of think of a flower. So the yellow in the middle, the red petals, and then working out to my greenery on the very outsides. The brush I'm using right now is about I think it's my 1-inch Filbert brush that I used for this. I love Filbert brushes because they have nice kind of rounded edges on the sides. But I do need to get myself a good blender brush. I have a mop brush, but I didn't feel like using that for this piece now. So now that I have my color laid out, I went ahead and just used a slight spritz of water with a really fine mist, which is awesome. So I just want to keep my paint wet so that way I can blend it now that it's been laid down on my canvas. And I'm not worried about it being perfect because this is just basically the underpainting of what I'm going to be using. And so it doesn't by any means have to have perfect lines or perfect blends. But what I do want to make sure that I'm doing is getting all the white spaces that you see in the teeth of the canvas to get color in them so that the white isn't showing anymore. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did speed this up. Not that I'm a slow painter, but sometimes my brush strokes are a little bit slower. So I speed it up. So that way it's a little easier to watch because even I look at it and I go, man, my strokes are slow. So I'm just blending out these very last pieces and just that line there. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna set my canvas aside and let it dry. I want to let the paint be fully dry before I go with my next layer, which is going to cover the entire canvas. So now what I have in my hand is a fluid black. So my canvas is totally dry. My paint is dried. So I laid on the fluid black because I want it to flow easily and cover the entire canvas very quickly. And so you see I'm spreading that around as fast as I can, making sure the color gets everywhere, blending it so it's just basically a black canvas is what it looks like now. And I'm spritzing it with water because it's very important that this paint doesn't dry. And what I have in my hand now is a wedge made by Catalyst. So I call it my Catalyst Wedge, and it's really great. And so what I'm doing is I'm making a design now, like a flower that kind of popped out from underneath the black. So it's a really cool tool, which has lots of really awesome designs and things that you can do. Push the paint, move it around, scrape it. Now I'm trying to give a sense or the impression of greenery around the flower. And that is my attempt at being perfect. And then in a moment, you'll see me just be like, whatever, let's just get some awesome designs around that. And then I kind of just let it flow. And I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. Looks really cool. Been playing it around in my mind for a while, so it was really awesome to actually put it down on canvas. All right, thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day.